Hello people, it is Queen G and welcome back to my channel for another video, or welcome if you're new here. Hello, welcome to the family. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something similar to the video in which I was designing a Sweet 16 ball gown. Check that video out if you haven't already. And here I'm also going to be doing some fashion design, but instead I'm going to be designing a ball gown for the Met Gala. So I heard that the Met Gala was like on the 6th of May, which is like 3 days ago. And 3 days ago by the time I'm filming this video, I thought, well, why don't I design an outfit for the Met Gala as if I was going there? Because I heard the theme was floral, and I love all stuff floral. So I took a few screenshots from some of the outfits of the people that were there, and some other floral outfits, because outfits that people wear at the Met Gala are a little bit too extravagant for my liking sometimes. So I also took some realistic stuff because, come on, celebrities don't dress realistically. So I also, I mean for events actually, I also took some realistic screenshots and had some inspiration from stuff like Google, Pinterest, and designed my own dress. So what you're watching right now is what I would wear if I were to go to the Met Gala 2024. Not that I would want to go to the Met Gala. I don't know. Maybe I could. I just don't think I want to be... I don't know. I just don't think I want to go to the Met Gala. So, let's talk more about this sketch and this drawing I'm making. I was obsessed with the design. Like, first of all, I loved the way I made the face. I felt like it was very proportionate. Maybe the nose was a little too big, but let's live with it. Not everyone has a tiny upturned nose. And I also love the way the pose turned out. It was very realistic, and it took me like 10 minutes or 8, I don't know. And the hair was also fabulous. I just felt like I was really in the flow, because fashion designing, the reason why I don't really do many fashion design illustrations is because I'm afraid I won't have inspiration. But for this one, I was like really in the flow, and I was drawing and adding everything and all the details, and it really looked like something a celebrity would wear, like a queen, you know? And then that's definitely something I would wear, because I consider myself a queen. So when I was done with the sketch, which was in not that much time because I really was in the mood to draw, I went in and did the line arts, and honestly, this girl was looking gorgeous by the time the line art was done. I was so proud of myself, and if you watched so far into this video, and by that I mean 2 minutes and 50 seconds, yeah, it's not really a long video, without fast forwarding or anything, make sure you comment the camera emoji, because I'm taking pictures of my character. And when I was satisfied with her, I thought the page would look a little bit too empty with only her, so I made like some sort of frame to add a background, and I drew a road behind her, which was not really proportionate, but we learn from making mistakes. I think, I don't know, maybe my next video or the next video after that, I don't know. One of my videos will definitely be drawing with perspective, or maybe I just won't film it, but I know I have to start practicing drawing with perspective, because it's a really cool skill. I almost said school skill. It's a really cool skill, and I respect those that have it. I know how to draw with perspective, but not really draw with perspective. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't. Which is why I was recently learning how to draw a car, and I feel like most of the times I erased was because of the fact that I don't really know how to draw with perspective and get the proportions right. And when the line art was finished and I added trees in the background, I went in with a pink, yellow, and purple pencil to do the shading, just because I didn't want this drawing to be like so pale. The shading doesn't really show on camera, I don't know why, but you can still see some of it, and I didn't really go in deep with it. Maybe if I had markers, I could, but I don't have markers. So we do with what we have. I'm not complaining. I love this drawing, and stay with me till the end, because I promise and I can guarantee you will not be disappointed, just as I was not disappointed, and my opinions are good opinions, right? The way I colored the hair, I was so proud of. So I made her blonde, and I made like the braids darker, and after making her blonde, I added brown on top. Not very deep brown that it would hide the blonde. Well, honestly, my idea was that it would hide the blonde and the blonde parts would just come out as highlights. But because there are two different types of pencils that don't really blend well with each other, the blonde was still kind of visible, but I was still happy with the way it turned out. I still loved it. And I added a flower in her hair because the theme is floral, and her lips are pink. The theme of this drawing is pink because if you know me, you know I love the color pink. I don't know if you guys know me that well, but it probably is obvious, right? Sometimes a person's personality can make you guess what type of color, what's their favorite color. You guys tell me down below. Tell me something about you, and I'll try to guess a few of your favorite colors. Does that sound like something interesting? Or let's do that on my Instagram. I'll put like a poll on my Instagram and on my stories, so by the time you're watching this video, the poll is probably already over, and I'll ask you guys to tell me something about y'all, and I'll guess your favorite colors, and I'll see if I got it correct. Anyways, back to this drawing. The end, like the flowy part of the dress that wasn't form-fitting, my sister said it looked like a flower petal, and then I was like, yeah, it actually does. I didn't think it would look like a flower petal. I just thought it would look like the flowy part of the dress, but it actually does look like a flower petal when I look at it. Oh, and can we say, am I rambling too much? Don't you mind me. Don't you mind me. Just mind the video. But can we just take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this character? Like, isn't she gorgeous? Yeah, that is what I would wear to the Met Gala. And I am willing to bet, I don't know if there's a best dressed thing in the Met Gala. I don't really know what goes on at the Met Gala, but I am willing to bet that I could win best dressed. It probably is conservative, but most of the Met Gala looks I saw this year were conservative compared to what I saw last year and the year after that, which is why I am happy. But what I'm trying to say here is I'm just so proud of myself, and I feel like if I were to pursue a career in fashion design, which believe me is not something I want to do, I just feel like it's so exhausting. Like, I feel like getting the inspiration is hard, so shout out to you fashion designers out there. I respect you all for the work you put in, and you guys are just so very talented. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I'm so proud of myself, and it's okay to be proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself for the design of the dress and for how this whole page turned out. So that was where we stopped. I signed off because I was done, and this was one short video, but it was fun to film, and I hope you had fun watching it. But make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what you would like to see in my next video and what you liked in this video and video suggestions for the future. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next videos or in my past videos if you watched this one before a past video. Bye guys!